This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing cards.
Hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show. I am James Anthony and today I am reviewing an awesome cool product. It is called ANYWEB by Magic Pro Ideas. It's this little booklet right here, and it's actually an app that you can download on the App Store, and it is really cool. It works on both Android and iOS, and let me show you a little close-up of this right here. So, of course, I have now used my code, but this is what you get if you buy the product. It's basically exactly the same as what you'd get if you went onto the App Store and bought it. However, it is cheaper. So I have used my code, but I'm covering it up here anyway. But let's have a look at exactly what it says. It quite simply, with ANYWEB, you can amaze anyone using any website you want and perform incredible magic tricks in a very simple and smart way. So I am back here in the seat, and let's give you an idea of what you can do with this. What can you do? Well, with an easy setup, you can do forces on Google, Amazon, Netflix, Google Maps, YouTube, any website. Just use the address and start using it to amaze. Is that accurate? And I'm going to say yes, it's 100% accurate. This product was released first of all at Blackpool Convention last year, and now the product has been released officially again, of course, but it is, as far as I'm aware, cheaper than what it is on the App Store if you were to buy it directly. So ANYWEB is in stock on the website or in the Show More section. Check out the link. Let's try and give you a live demonstration of this. If it goes wrong, boom. I'm not going to show you any of the app and how it works, but let's go back to here. Now, the microphone is a little bit further away, so apologies if the volume isn't quite perfect, but you have a screen. You can add your own favorites, just like well, it is Safari basically. And let's say you wanted to search for something. So I'm going to search for something that says peacocks. Okay, and I'm just going to say up front now, peacocks cause a flap in Yorkshire or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go to images, and this is the real Google. So that's what's good about this. You can see all these different peacocks around here, and you're explaining to them that they're going to have a choice of one of these peacocks. I've just tapped the wrong button. So there we go. And with, maybe I am on the real Google. Give me 1 second. I am trying to work this out. So basically, they would go down this and scroll. Now you can tell them to do it really fast, or you can do it upside down. And when they tap on one, guess what pops up? Now I'm not sure if you can see that closely enough here, but it says Yorkshire Village in a flap over messy peacocks in Yorkshire. So that is a method of forcing which peacock you wanted on the spectator. But the good thing about this app is that you can do it with any image. You can add multiple layers, and you can do it in an impromptu fashion. So the impromptu mode I really like. You can just go to something, find a page that you want to do, maybe landmarks or whatever it may be, or maybe something more obscure, so you could get them to even pick the subject and places, something that maybe you wouldn't be using in your average routine. Then you can choose which one you wish to force, and boom, when the spectator starts to flick through and taps, you are going to enable the magic to happen. And it is very, very easy. It's intuitive and it's easy to operate, and I am not really an app magician, but I picked it up in no time at all. Just watched the video 2 or 3 times and I was up and running. The interface is really easy as well. I love it. It's so easy to add an extra website, so you can do this with any website, did I say? You can do it with YouTube, you can do it with literally anything you could think of. So you could have your own website set up with 1,000 images on it, and you could force one of those images or pages. But I think it works so powerfully using it with Google, with random things, something that is not related to you, of course. So all in all, you can easily add extra websites to your favorites. You can remove them, you can do the impromptu fashion, and you can multiple layer and add different forces for each category. And that is really powerful, the fact that you don't have to preset you don't have to do anything in front of the spectator there and then. You are set to go just by going into the Peacock area or whichever subject you've chosen, landmarks for instance, and you know that you are set to go anytime you wish. The great thing about this app also is that the spectator can mess around till their heart's content with your phone and they will not work out a single thing. And that, I think, is very, very important too. So for a product, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I mean, it's simple. There's been quite a few products out there where you scroll and tap and stops and it forces something on your Instagram page. But the good thing about this is that it works with everything. So you're not just limited to one thing. I think there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, where you pull out the dog from the Instagram feed. I love that product. But I can't help but think this has a little bit more in terms of what it's offering, because you can literally do it with anything. So, but I like the dog one because, of course, you can pull that dog then out of the Instagram feed. So that is a really cool one, that. If I remember the name, I'll put it down in the show more. I can remember the picture of it. So there we go. I've rambled on plenty about this. The product, of course, is ANYWEB. It's £39.99. Is it worth £39.99? I'd say if you're going to use it. Simple as that. If you are an iPhone kind of person, you've got an iPhone on you or an Android, and if you are on Instagram or Google and you're doing it to young people, yes, I think you would definitely find a use for this product. And a little bit like Inject, I was reading some of the forums and Inject came up as well. It's nothing like Inject, it's completely different in every way. May I just clarify, Inject is a fantastic tool and I highly recommend it if you've not already got it. But this is very different. It works with any website and the Google searches and whichever. So for this reason, I'm going to give this very simple 8 out, sorry, I literally, that's the problem with doing the live show. I read 8 because last week's was 8 and I changed it to a 9 because I fully believe that this deserves a 9. So I backtracked there from an 8. It is a 9 out of 10 and I think it's that, I mean, it's $39.99. It's on the higher end of the price spectrum, but at the end of the day, if you want it, you're going to get it. It's not like it's £70 or £100. So I think for 40 quid, that's less than what you spend on a night out if we could actually go out, which we can't anymore. So I think it's a good around buy for anybody at all. So hopefully you've got something out of this review. If you like the review in any way, please do click the subscribe or share this if it's on Facebook. But on YouTube, click subscribe and click the bell button so you get alerted for the next videos that come out on our channel. And if you're not already on it, it's youtube.com/magicworlduk. So please do sub, and we'll be back with the competition next week, and I'm going to be reviewing in the next review this one right here. So Haunted Key Deluxe. If you've got this already, wrong camera. If you've got this already, let us know. Let us know what you think ahead of the review, which I will bring in, and let's do this review next week. Ciao for now. See you. Da, 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 da.